Hey there, my friend. Are you tired of the same old advice about money, work hard, save, and hope for the best? What if there's another way? What if the key to financial freedom isn't about working harder, but working smarter? Let's talk about a book that's going to change the way you think about money. Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's not your usual get rich quick kind of book. It's about shifting your mindset. It teaches you how to make money work for you rather than constantly working for it. Let's dive into these mind-blowing lessons and see how they can help you start your own journey to financial freedom. So, let's start with a simple question. Why do some people get rich while others stay stuck in the same place, working hard but barely making ends meet? It all boils down to two key things: mindset and financial education. In Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki shares the lessons he learned from two father figures. His biological father, who had a more traditional approach to money, let's call him Poor Dad, and his best friend's father, who had a completely different way of thinking about money. We'll call him Rich Dad. Here's the twist. Poor Dad worked hard, got an education, got a stable job, and saved his money. But he never really understood how to make money grow. His mindset was all about security, but that meant he never took risks or learned how to leverage money. Rich Dad, on the other hand, was all about financial education. Instead of working for money, he learned how to make money work for him. He invested in assets, real estate, and businesses. And guess what? His money grew even when he wasn't working. This is a mindset shift that'll completely change the way you see money. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that sounds great, but how can I do that? Let me break it down for you. The mindset shift. From working for money to making money, work for you. Imagine this. You're working hard, earning your paycheck, paying your bills, and saving a little here and there. But the question is your money working for you, or are you working for it? Here's the key takeaway from Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The rich don't work for money. They work to build assets, things like real estate, businesses, and investments that generate passive income. Instead of working harder to earn more, they use their money to make even more money. It's like this. You can work for 10 hours, or you can make 10 hours of work for you. Let's say you invest in a rental property. Now, that property can make money for you every month, even if you're sleeping. That's the power of assets. So, Kiyosaki encourages us to stop trading time for money and start focusing on building assets that make money for us. It's all about setting up your life so that money isn't a constant struggle. If you want to get rich, you've got to start thinking like an investor, not just a worker. Financial education, the key to unlocking wealth. Here's something that'll blow your mind. You don't need to be a genius to get rich, but you do need to educate yourself about money. And guess what? Most schools don't teach us about managing money, investing, or building wealth. They teach us math, science, and history, but they don't teach us how to make money work for us. The good news is that financial education is something you can easily learn. It's not about being born into wealth. It's about understanding how money works. The rich don't just save and hope for the best. They know how to invest in assets that grow in value over time. By educating yourself on money, taxes, investments, and business, you start to understand the game. You'll begin to see opportunities that others miss. And instead of working for money, you'll learn how to make money come to you. Overcoming fear and taking action. Here's a reality check. Fear is one of the biggest things standing between you and your financial freedom. What are you scared of? Losing money? Taking risks? In the book, Kiyosaki talks about how fear holds people back from making smart financial decisions. But here's the thing. The rich don't avoid fear. They embrace it. They take calculated risks, knowing that there will always be obstacles. But instead of being paralyzed by fear, they take action. It's not about taking reckless risks. It's about taking informed risks and learning along the way. If you don't learn how to manage fear, you'll never get ahead. So, start small, take the leap, and keep learning. The more action you take, the more you'll learn and grow. Building your own business and assets. Now, here's a fun question. What would happen if you stopped relying on your job and started building something that worked for you? Rich Dad believed that owning your own business or creating assets was the best way to build wealth. Think about it. Your job is just a way to earn money to fund your lifestyle. But your business or investments can earn money for you, whether you're working or not. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with having a job, but if you want to build wealth, you need to start building assets that can produce income, whether it's starting a side business, investing in real estate, or diving into stocks. The goal is to create something that makes money for you. And here's the best part. When you build assets, you're no longer dependent on your paycheck. You're in control of your financial future. It's about working smarter, not harder. Tax strategies and the power of corporations. Now, here's a juicy little tidbit. The rich don't pay as much in taxes. Why? Because they know how to use corporations to their advantage. This is another way they make money work for them. While most of us pay taxes on our salary, the rich can deduct business expenses, which allows them to keep more of their income. By using corporations, the rich can legally minimize their tax burdens and reinvest that money into growing their assets. This isn't about cheating the system. It's about understanding how it works and using it to your advantage. The more you learn about taxes and corporations, the better you'll be at keeping more of your hard-earned money. The road to financial freedom. Start today. So where do you start? Take action today. The best part about Rich Dad, Poor Dad is that it doesn't require you to have a ton of money to get started. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. The key is to begin learning, investing, and building assets as early as possible. And remember, the road to wealth is a journey. There will be setbacks, but don't let that stop you. The rich don't give up after one failure, they learn from it and keep moving forward. Your financial freedom awaits. So what do you think? Are you ready to take control of your financial future? The lessons in Rich Dad, Poor Dad are simple, but powerful. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter, learning, and building assets that will generate income for you. You've got everything you need to start your journey to wealth. It's not going to happen overnight, but with the right mindset, education, and action, you can make money work for you. So go ahead, take that first step toward financial freedom. Your future self will thank you. Thanks for watching, book lovers. If you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss a new story. Drop a comment below with your thoughts and let me know which book you'd love to see next. Until next time, keep reading and keep learning with the Book Digest. See you in the next one.